following cartoon contains scenes of actual stupidity.
Disclaimer.
Some of the stunts which you are about to see were performed by animated objects. Do not try any of what you see here at home. Seriously, you could get really messed up.
No, Christian, I'd love to take part in the incredibly dangerous and stupid activities done by animated objects, because that sounds like a very safe and realistic thing to do. Animation Nation Army? Look, I know BFDI was inspired by Total Drama, but I don't think you need to go as far as getting the company behind TD to endorse your show.
Get tuned, be tuned, and stay tuned.
The actual idiom is stay tuned with a U, so either sin for the misnomer or bad pun depending on if that was intentional or not.
Greetings and salutations!
This show literally uses the same stock music for the first scene of the first episode as BFDI did.
Greetings and salutations!
Discount Chris McLean. It still counts if it's the actual voice actor of the original, right? Did the animator draw the background in MS Paint? Where do I even begin with the animation? These mouth assets are actually awful. Miphone's arms are not rotating around the shoulders. Miphone's eyes are not lined up parallel to his body. Miphone's mouth moves down as he talks. The lip syncing is not even close. Miphone's mouth moves forward before his eyes. Miphone's arms move way after his body does.
I am your host, MePhone4.
Discount iPhone 4. Yes, it still counts. But I love how Miphone's legs just snap into a standing still position instantaneously. Miphone, don't wiggle your arms so aggressively, you're gonna dislocate something.
A show where these objects compete for $1 million.
And so began the trend of every object show just having some arbitrary cash prize for the winner. Is the blinking animation literally just the eyes flatly squashing and stretching?
The challenges they will face will be gross, disgusting, and deathly.
No one actually dies at the hand of a challenge until episode 3. Miphone's arms snap forward, then tries to escape his body altogether. Miphone's mouth escapes the bound of his screen. This open mouth asset doesn't fit along with the others.
It's time for their first challenge.
Sorry, what?
Their first challenge.
One more time.
Challenge.
No, he said challenge without a G-E, I'm not crazy. What a creative intro! A bunch of PNGs followed by a green screen explosion to the logo and a static background with stock music. Absolutely brilliant! Lightbulb's body in the intro isn't the same as the asset used in the actual episode. OJ's eyes aren't even close to straight. The punch holes in paper and the hole at the bottom of paintbrush are filled in and therefore are not holes at all. The outline thickness on every character is completely inconsistent. The text fades while the A&A logo just disappears. The side view of the character doesn't work if the character's body doesn't turn with it.
Oh yeah, one more thing. You must land into the safe zone filled with clean spring water, because if you don't, you will land in elephant feces.
You guys can check poop joke reference off on your bingo cards. Knife, close your mouth, you'll swallow flies. You seriously just flipped the mouth asset vertically to make the frown asset? Their tongues are on the roof of their mouth. Paper's mouth escapes the bound of his body.
Feces. It's a nice word for crap.
Okay, am I everything wrong with BFDI episode 1A video? I made a joke that Leafy said a swear because it sounded like it.
Whoa!
Leafy! Said it in a way that made it not sound like a joke at all and got yelled at by commenters everywhere. But this show actually has uncensored mild swearing, so you can't call me out this time.
Poop. Tongue. The kids at the pool.
The heck kind of rundown pools did you go to that have kids actually pooping in them? Also, that is disgusting. I don't need to know about that.
If you fall into the elephant poop, you lose, and you cannot jump again. Ever.
Clarification that you won't be able to go again ever is kind of redundant in a challenge-based game show.
Well, actually, I had a question about...
Did Paintbrush's voice actor seriously have nothing to use as a pop filter?
I had a question about...
Start!
Rude interruption. Mouth escapes the bounds of Pickle's body. There are literally green pixels at the corner of where the outlines of the grass ends. These backgrounds are awful.
Don't worry guys, I have loads of experience from jumping off cliffs.
Pre-pubescent voices again. Self-proclaimed expert proceeds to do awfully cliche. There is literally no sound when the contestants fall into the feces. Why do the contestants sink in the feces like quicksand? Pickle, close your mouth, you'll swallow the elephant feces.
And it looks like Pickle is out in 3 seconds. That's just sad. Start!
Don't worry, guys. I have loads of experience from jumping off cliffs.
So that was a lie.
Come to think of it, how would a balloon with a functioning mouth even work? Wouldn't air escape every time he talked? This is no Alan from Gumball where the face is just an animated marker drawing. This is the same as everyone else's, which means it has to have depth.
Oh crap!
See? They said another mild swear.
Come on, salty salt. Let's jump together.
Did Pepper's voice actor record their lines on an actual cliff? What's with all the reverb? The shine on Salt's body is missing because her hand is definitely not covering it. Speaking of the shines, why are they not white? Or at least lighter in colour? It makes it look more like imperfections in the shape of the glass and cap. There is no way your face is the same size between those two shots. These two identical camera angles aren't even the same.
But we are BCFF.
And now there's no reverb in the voice at all. What even?
But we are BCFF.
You know, as opposed to regular best friends forever. The text disappears before it barely goes off screen at all. Salt's mouth escapes her body.
Wait, Taco!
Discount coining. Nickel's mouth not only escapes his body, but also overlaps his eye. Lightbulb reacts before actually being kicked. I'm not gonna sin how Lightbulb isn't short-circuiting here. What I am gonna sin is why Lightbulb's casing is tinted yellow as if it's pretending to be on. The water splash sound effect is not even close to correctly timed.
Thanks a lot, Taco. It's your fault, Lightbulb won!
What's Nickel's beef against Lightbulb? Lightbulb's done literally nothing but stare down the cliff. Speaking of which, we could have really done with some character building before the actual challenge begins. Literally none of the contestants have any lines until they're already at the first challenge's location. And no, the stupid trailer doesn't count, shut up.
Wait, Taco! Don't do it! No! Thanks a lot, Taco. It's your fault, Lightbulb won!
So, wait, you knew Taco was planning on getting Lightbulb to win? How? If anything, kicking someone off the cliff sounds more like intentional sabotage. Pepper, close your mouth. I'm sure you know why by now. What?
Marshmallow's failure to use gravity correctly eliminates herself.
Okay, seriously, why is Marshmallow defying gravity an actual canonical power she has? This episode is 4 minutes 30, not counting the disclaimer, and you still copped out with a time card. 1 hour and 409 seconds? Hopefully specific timing aside. Why couldn't you have just said 1 hour 6 minutes 49 seconds? People can't convert hundreds of seconds to minutes on the fly. Some of the contestants actually did literally nothing for over an hour.
1 hour and 409 seconds of doing nothing, a pathetic failure later.
Discount SpongeBob French narrator. Which is already meant to be a discount Jacques Cousteau.
Is that a balloon?
Yes!
You did not need to look up so high to see balloon there. 2 time cards within literally 3 seconds of each other. Is there really nothing else you could have added to this scene? There is no way it takes a balloon almost an hour and a half to fall 60 feet. At that speed, balloon should have just been stopped by the water surface.
Balloon also wins, which means they can pick the teams.
Can't imagine it wouldn't have been that hard to ask Christian to redo that line to fix the awkwardly long pauses between words.
But next episode...
What?
Yeah, you heard correctly. Next episode.
Oh, come on!
Sheesh, so impatient. Even back in 2011, people were constantly asking for subscribers.
Ugh! It smells so bad in here.
It's elephant poo. It's not supposed to smell like roses.
I literally can't tell which characters are talking when in the scene.
Sour cream!
Sour cream. Wow, OJ and Bomb literally didn't exist in this episode, outside the full cast shot. I think they just forgot about them.